Good morning.
Good morning สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning everyone and welcome to the Bright Challenge 2024 here at Panyapivat Convention Hall. Also, a very warm welcome to all the 36 teams of students and teachers who are here with us today. My name is Farida Waller.
And my name is Chanchai Pratip Watanawong. We both going to be your host this morning and welcome everyone to this exciting competition that everyone is going to enjoy in this year Bright Challenge 2024, which held for the continuation of so many years already that I lost count, and is held by the Bright Group, the expert of English language education program for bilingual school, in cooperation with Krungthep Thurukit. And the Bright Challenge this year, as you can see, still receive a very warm welcome from teachers and students all around Thailand. The students that are here with us today, they are studying in secondary school, year 1 to year 3. They are studying in the English program, mini English program, and the international program. And the winner will get to go to the field trip. Can you guess where?
I think let the students guess. Can you guess where the winner will be going?
Yes, that's right. The winner will get to go to the field trip in Japan. I want to go to Japan
I
too.
want to go to Japan too. You think we can join next year?
Maybe if we are maybe 10, 20 years younger.
Maybe we have to ask Mr. Nicholas to make an excuse for us. All right. I've actually met some of the students already. Yes. And I must say that they are all very bright and very talented. And before coming here today, they all had to submit a video under the topic, Robots Will Not Replace Me.
Because now we see robots and AI everywhere in our daily life.
Exactly, and some people were actually concerned that they are going to steal our jobs. So it was the students' job to show us if it is possible or not. I must say all the ideas were really creative.
Yes, and before we get into that, can I ask Mr. Nicholas Newell, the managing director of the Bright Group, to come up on stage and talk a little bit about this year's competition. Please give a round of applause to welcome Mr. Nicholas Powell.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Bright Group, welcome to the Bright Challenge 2024. Last year, it had been 10 years since we organized a Bright Challenge competition. The feedback we got last year from the students, from the teachers, from the schools was so positive, and we all enjoyed it so much, we're doing it again this year, bigger and better than before. Now, there are two reasons we organized the Bright Challenge. The first reason is to promote the EP program in Thailand. 20 years ago, if you wanted to get an English education, you had two choices. You could go to an international school or you could go overseas. Both of those choices are beyond the financial means of most Thai families. About 20 years ago, schools started to set up EP and MEP programs for their students. At the Bright Group, we believe very strongly that if an English program is well managed and well resourced, it can give the students all the benefits of an English education within the Thai school system. So that means the students get an international standard education, but they also get the culture and the values that are so important to Thailand. And just as importantly, at a fraction of the cost of an international education. The second reason we organize the Bright Challenge is to showcase the skills of the EP students, of you guys. Now this year, our theme is Beyond AI, the Human Factor. 2023 was the year of AI. We all know GPT 3, 4, 5. We all know big language models and llama, etc. And many people are concerned about the effect AI will have on the job market of the future. Now, this incarnation of AI, or artificial generative intelligence, is hugely impressive. And its ability to respond to prompts and requests in real time create an anthropomorphic illusion. It actually feels like we're talking to a human being. But we're not. This is still an empty intelligence. It is the intelligence of pattern recognition and prediction. It is an incredibly useful tool, and we all need to learn to embrace and utilize it, but it is not an imminent threat. Now and in the future, there will still be a demand for creativity, for innovation, for sensitivity, and for teamwork. In other words, there will still be a demand for the human factor. And that's what we're showcasing and celebrating today. Now, before we continue, I have a couple of big thank yous. The first big thank you is to our host today, BFITS Institute of Management. Please put your hands together to say thank you so much. The second big thank you is to the Nation Group and all the support and work they do to make the Bright Challenge a huge success. So thank you to the Nation Group. And lastly, and most importantly, a big thank you to all of you. We know how busy you are, and we really appreciate the effort that you've made to come and join us here today. We know that many of you have traveled from outside Bangkok, so a special thank you to those schools from Phrae and Lambang in the north of Thailand. In the northeast, thank you to Udon Thani, Khon Kaen, Ubon Ratchathani, Sisagate and Buriram. Thank you to Saraburi, Nakhon Pathom and Sadi Samut Bagan. And in the south, thank you to Suratani and Prachuap Khiri Khan. And don't forget Kanchanaburi as well. Thank you to all of you. And for the schools around Bangkok, thank you for joining us here today. Last year, our champion team, Sun Gulab Rangsit. Are you here today, Sun Gulab Rangsit? Yeah? Last year, Sun Gulab Rangsit won a week trip to Seoul, South Korea. This year, one of you will be going to Japan for a wonderful week of learning and experience. I hope you all enjoy the competition today. I wish all of you the best of luck, and may the best team win. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nicholas Newell, the Managing Director of the Bright Group. And yes, AI is coming, and we better get ready for it.
All right, coming up, I'd like to invite Kun Sangkhae Kong Hwai Rop, Director of English Language Institute, Human Capital Excellence Management Center, Office of Basic Education Commission of the Ministry of Education, to please come up on stage and talk about the strategy of how to improve English efficiency. Please welcome.
A very good morning to everyone, the president, the director, the manager director, the director manager, and all the bright challengers from all across Thailand. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah! Give it up to all the bright challengers, everyone. Okay. You guys have made it today, Congrats. So this is a big opportunities for you. You reminded me when I was a young kid, seeking for some challenge when I was young. And I think that you will learn something today. And don't forget that you are the brightness, and your brightness will light up the night. So don't forget to bring your brightness back home and to help support the community, yes? All right, so I have my slides for you today, and then I will share with you before you will do your challenges today. And it's about English language strategic development for Thai learners for all of you. And I represent Office of Basic Education Commission, or in short, we call it OBEC, for Ministry of Education. So, let me tell you about the story. Just a quick story of our Ministry of Education. The first thing first, before I start, I have things to tell you. I will tell you only 3 things today. I will make it very easy for all the students today. It will be like only 1, 2, 3. 3 things. And after my slides, I will have some questions, pop quiz, yes? And I have some small takeaways for you. So pay attention, yeah? So the first thing that I'd like to share with you is our ministry story. MOE first launched the CEFR framework as a guideline for English development, for language learning and teaching. Since when? 10 years ago, 2014. And fast forward a decade later, now 2024. Of course, the MOE, the ministry, is still using CEFR framework as a guideline. For those who are educators, might have heard CEFR, but with some of you or young learners might have heard just the CEFR, the test or the language level. But in fact, CEFR, the Common European Framework for Languages, is not just testing. It's more like a framework and a guideline for teaching and learning languages. And especially, ministry uses for English language to help teachers and to help the students to monitor their learning experiences in English language. And if you notice at the bottom of the slide here, you'll see number 3. This year, 2024, ministry has come up with a project to help support the students with English communication development for all Thai people of all ages. And number 3, for the students, we're going to be using e-learning to develop English skills for young learners, for students like you guys. And of course, it's not just testing, as I told you. We're going to use the application based on CEFR and also the websites or the learning materials and learning contents that are aligned with CEFR framework. So that's the first thing that I want to tell you. So next, number 2, after we have the CEFR framework, and for students like you guys, so we have picked some meaningful learning materials for improving English skills. And with this e-learning and websites or applications that ministry is going to choose for the best learning experiences for our students, we pick those websites that are aligned with CEFR from levels A1 to B2. And you can see that I'm sharing with you on the screen here. It's Inc. 24. It's actually designed by Ministry of Education, Office of Basic Education Commission, years ago, according to the policy. And from this, Inc. 24 is still operating. So I'd like to invite all of you after the challenge, take some minutes to have a look at the website. It's all free. Just simply click on Inc. for daily life, and then you'll find useful learning materials, free videos, and you can click for Inc. for occupations for those who want to know what kind of language phrases that bellboys are using at the hotel. Yeah, so I think that will be great opportunities for you to expose or explore your learning experiences, yeah? So have a look at the In24 and other applications and websites that Ministry is going to pick the best for your learning this year. And also, it's not just the application and the e-learning, but for OBEC and Ministry of Education, we also have some kind of practice tests for students to try and to practice before they have the real tests. So this one is like an example that we launched the program for students, for OBEC students, throughout 85 Human Capital Excellence Centers. We have 185 centers across Thailand, and I believe that some of our schools here, sitting here, you have the HCEC centers at your school, located in your schools. And we use these centers to help support the students to practice their speaking, and the speaking test, practice test is AI-based practice, yes? And so, that is number 2, yeah? So now I have moved up to number 3. Number 3, we help the students with using the policy, yes? And also with the practice tests and the learning materials. Of course, after the learning, what are we going to do? We're going to test you, of course. We just want to know if you have leveled up your English skills. But just for you know, we're not testing you to put some stickers at your forehead and then say, you are student A1, you're student A2. We're not doing like that. What we do, we want to just to know where you are and how the ministry is going to help support you to get better and to help you achieve your goals. So if you are at A1 level, how can we help you to achieve A2 or B1 level as you want? So that's our purpose. And how are we going to do that? Well, yes, here we are on the screen. So this is CEFR aligned placement test, and we use AI system to check your results, and we report your level of English language real time. So after you do the test, you'll get the report immediately. And with AI, you'll be able to test your 4 skills of English: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and based on A1 and A2. And then some of you might listen and think, it's only A1 and A2? Come on, I'm the challenger. I'm like more than B2 already. Yes, Ministry is designing for the B1 and B2 levels, and I think that will come at the end of this year. Yeah, but A1 and A2 right now, we already have it at our cloud server, and it's all free for all students to have this placement test. And this is the first time in the history, after the 10 years that we launched the policy of CEFR, this is the first time that we have our own placement test and using AI. And thank you for the technology. We have come this far. And last but not least, the good news is the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Education, Pol Tamrwat Ek Phamphun Chitchop, know about this. So they visited our exhibition and have tried and demonstrated this test already. So you'll be hearing about the A1 and A2 placement test all year round. So don't be panicked, but enjoy it. Yes? All right. So last thing after the 3 things, I'm going to give away these books with my quick pop quiz. Yes? If you can allow me for just 1 or 2 minutes, yes? All right, so the first question, if you know the answer, please show your hands and then we give away the books. First question, when was the first year Ministry of Education launched the CEFR policy? Somebody help me. Okay, you at the front. มีใครสุดไหมคะเมื่อกี้ Okay ขอบคุณค่ะ
Test, test. 2014.
Correct ปิ๊งปองปิ๊งปองขอหนังสือค่ะโอเคขอบคุณค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ alright ไหนคะเด็กๆอยู่ไหนคะ alright quiz number 2 quiz number 2 what CEFR levels that are designed for placement tests just to warm up for you.
Okay, A1, A2.
Bing bong, bing bong! Correct. Okay,ค่ะ. And the last question. The last question. The last question. Is the placement test from ministry free? I can see. Yes, that's you.
It certainly is.
Okay, correct. Ding dong, ding dong. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and I wish you best of luck today. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to have fun. All bright challengers. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much คุณแสงแขคงห้วยรอบค่ะ Director of English Language Institute Human Capital Excellence Management Center Office of Basic Education Commission of the Ministry of Education for showing us the importance of English and how it will open many opportunities and prospects for us all. What a fun session that was.
She even has a little quiz and gift souvenir for our students.
Yeah, exactly.
And our next speaker is Dr. Chonnikan Jira, Head of Two Digital Academy of Two Digital Group. She will come up on the stage and talk about AI and education in Thailand. Please give a round of applause to welcome Dr. Chonnikan Jira.
Hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Very happy and very excited to be here. I had the chance to meet some of you in the restroom. You look very excited, very ready for the day, and I'm very excited for you. It looks like it's going to be an amazing day ahead. Wonderful. So you can call me Fern. I lead a business that's called True Digital Academy. So in my role, I actually work a lot with companies and students and individuals like yourself to prepare those people to have the right skills for the age of digital and AI. So today, I figured I would take maybe 10 minutes to share with you on actually what AI is, how it would affect you as a student, and how you can prepare yourself better for a brighter future. Okay. Now, everyone in this room probably, everyone has heard of the AI, right? Artificial intelligence is basically the concept that we use to create machines that simulates how human thinks and human behaves, right? Now, does any of you in this room believe that you've used AI already? Who have used AI before? Please raise your hand. Wonderful. Only around half of you? Okay. Actually, I wager to say all of you in this room have used AI before. You just didn't know that it was AI, right? Have you used Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or watch movies on Netflix? Yes, I see. Okay. Those, for example, Netflix, the movies that is recommended to you is based on AI algorithms that figure out which types of content you like best, right? Facebook content, Instagram content, TikTok content that you scroll through, most of those contents have been selected to you by AI. So AI might be a faraway concept, but it's actually very part of you. Right? Another AI concept is what we call generative AI, which Kun Nicholas has mentioned briefly. It's basically an AI concept or subdiscipline that uses AI to generate new content, like text, like songs, like pictures. So a few examples, right? ChatGPT. Who here has used ChatGPT in some shape or form? Okay, good job. And then, here on the right side here, right? This picture has been generated by AI. And an AI artist described to the program what he wants. And then the AI program, Stable Diffusion, generates this picture. And he's won an art contest, right? So very interesting things that AI can do and it's actually very close to all of us, right? So what can AI bring to us or bring to you in terms of students? What exciting things can you look forward to in your education with AI, right? A few things. Number one, it helps offload some of the work that your teacher does so that they can spend actually more quality time with you, right? AI can help do tutoring for you. If you have questions, they could provide you with personalized answers. It can also be used to design and grade tests and assessments, like Jan Sangkar was mentioning just before, right? Number two, it helps provide a personalized learning experience. Think about AI as being a companion that analyzes your pattern of learning. It will recommend based on how you're learning, hey, what content you should learn, what questions you should be asking, what else you should study. So you can study at your own pace and in a way that is most suitable for you. That's another way that AI can help you. You might not see it here yet, but maybe in 5 or 10 years, I'm sure you will experience it. Yeah. Number three, right? Providing a better learning experience. Imagine a more fun, more immersive experience. You're in a biology class. You can actually visualize the molecules, you interact with it. This is possible through AI technology, through AR and VR, which is augmented reality, virtual reality, right? And lastly, like ChatGPT, it helps you with information access and curation. It helps gather information for you, summarize content for you so that you can get answers quicker, right? But of course, you need to use that with judgment and not against the school rules, right? Okay, so because AI has brought so many interesting things, there's a lot of excitement, but there's also, as Kun Nicholas was mentioning, a lot of worries as well. In the workforce, many people are saying, hey, AI is going to take all our jobs, we won't have jobs anymore. My personal opinion is I like this better, right? It's not AI that is against us and will take our jobs. It's basically people who can use AI well who would win in the future. So a message for all of you, please learn how to use and leverage AI well. How do you work so that you can add to each other, benefit together, and then the sum of the two parts is much greater than the whole, and then you'll be the winner in the future. Right? Now, to prepare yourself for the future, what are some of the top skills that you should have, right? So this is from World Economic Forum. So 5 top skills. Number 1, creativity, creative thinking, right? Like Nicholas was mentioning. The thing that still separates us from AI is the heart, the creativity. So, AI can appear like they're creative, but at this point in time, it's still pattern recognition. So the true innovation, true creativity still comes from us at the moment. So please don't put away your human side. Exercise your creative juice. If you want to think outside the box, this is a great time to be in, because then you will, you will be super, super different from what an AI could do, right? Number 2 is analytical thinking. From those who might have used ChatGPT, you might realize that sometimes it doesn't answer correctly. And then it also doesn't tell you when it's answering incorrectly, right? So a key part of being able to use AI is analytical thinking. Basically, you can think critically whether what AI is giving out to you is right or is wrong. How do you use this information? How do you make decisions based on what you're given? How do you work with AI effectively? So this is also very important. Number 3 is technology literacy. Right? Technologies change so fast. Today we have ChatGPT. I don't know tomorrow what we'll have. So it's important to keep abreast of the technologies, of the tools that will help you work more effectively, learn more effectively. Right? Then, curiosity and lifelong learning. That's number 4. Right? Knowledge changes so fast. So it's actually important to learn how to learn. Right now you're learning, you'll continue to learn every day. I apologize. Once you get out of school, you'll still continue to learn. So that's probably bad news or maybe good news, right? So think about how you can ignite your curiosity always so that you can keep learning. And then lastly, how do you become resilient, flexible? AI is coming, other technologies are coming. How do you adapt so that you work effectively with all these technologies, all these changes? Right? So, to end, the road ahead, let me summarize that for you, right? What awaits you in the future? And I think the picture that I want to paint, I want to paint a very positive one. Number 1, right? There are new, exciting careers that are enabled by AI, much better than the boring careers that my generation are offered. So it's like AI ethicist, data detective, AI-enhanced healthcare navigator, AI-assisted creativity professional, cybersecurity. It sounds amazing, right? So I hope that you look forward to these future career opportunities. Keep in the news, read some articles, talk to people so that you know how the field, how the future careers is evolving, right? Number 2, to give you all these options, exciting options, as I say, never stop learning. Unfortunately, you will never get out of school. School just changes the form, right? So figure out how you can keep learning. Don't neglect your STEM education because that's key. So today is a very good practice. And also, don't neglect your soft skills, right? Working with others, being able to influence others, being able to connect with others, that's very key, right? And then lastly, AI for good. So there's been an ongoing debate on when AI has been used for bad purposes, or when AI unintentionally just creates something that's not positive, like biases or some other forms that does not advance our society in the way that we want it, right? So that debate is still ongoing. But for all of you, the last thing I wanted to leave with you, right, is when the next time you use AI, think whether you're using this for good. Think if you're using this for the right reason, and think if you're making positive changes to the world by using AI and not vice versa. So thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited for the day, and I hope that all of you have good luck and have lots of fun in the competition ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chonikan. Can I ask you to remain on the stage for a little longer for a group photo opportunity with other executive directors and coordinator of this year Bright Challenge?
All right. So please, first up, please welcome Mr. Nicholas New, the Managing Director of the Bright Group.
And can I ask คุณแสงแขคงห้วยรอบ Director English Language Institute Human Capital Excellence Management Center Office of Basic Education Commission Ministry of Education to come up on the stage for a group photo as well. we are going to ask more people to come up on stage to take a group photos. Next, can I invite คุณพรทิพย์อัศดาธร President of the Bride Group to join us for a group photo, please.
Coming up, please join us คุณน้ำทิพย์พรสง่ากุล Executive Director of Sales and Marketing of the Bride Group.
And คุณรัฐการชมาเริก Director of English BFITS Thailand. Is working together of so many organizations working with the Bride Group.
Exactly, and we also have to thank the students as well for being here today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, all executives and directors, for the lovely group photo. Moving on, the real fun is about to begin. So, after this, the big quiz round will actually start in the room, which is room number 1 and 2 on your left. It will be on this side.
And we are going to ask all of you to slowly move from this room to room number 1 and room number 2 on your left. But because we have so many people here, so we are kindly ask only the representative from each school to move to the next room first. Let's start from the school on your left.
Right.
In row number 1, there will be a staff to assist you to slowly move to room number 1 and room number 2 to get ready for the big quiz round. And after the big quiz round is done, we will be back in this room to announce the result and find out which 4 teams is going to the final round.
It's all very exciting. So if you're ready, please stand up and let the staffs help you to go to the next room. We are done here and we will see you shortly.
Yes, see you in the next room and good luck for
Good luck.
your competition.
Right. See you soon.